Hey everybody, hope you're all having a great day. I am just about to have lunch right now. I've got my usual lunch of bananas and more bananas and some romaine lettuce and celery, which I just eat together. And yeah, I thought I would talk a little bit about monomeals versus like eating complex meals, and maybe a little bit of about food combining and my experience with that and everything. Just wait for this plane to pass. Okay, so monomeals versus complex meals, I guess. My personal feeling is I always strive to make my meals as simple as possible. Okay, so if you don't know what a monomeal is, it's basically where you just eat one type of food as a meal. And so, for example, what I'm having now is I would consider this a monomeal, even though um, I'm eating greens with my bananas. Yeah, I don't know. I still consider it it's one type of fruit, so I would consider it a monomeal, even though it isn't strictly. But yeah, I always strive to make my meals as simple as possible because I find that um, my digestion is a lot better the simpler I eat, and it just frees up a lot of I have a lot more energy, a lot more mental clarity, and yeah, I just find that the food digests a lot easier and faster, and I just feel a lot better overall. And I know that this runs kind of counter to most mainstream um, diet advice, which is get as much variety as you can, and eat the rainbow, eat lots of different things to get all the different vitamins and nutrients and phytonutrients, and have a healthy gut microbiome and all this stuff. And I think that is, I think it's important to get, all the different nutrients. But the thing with eating a fruit-based diet is that, fruit is so high in nutrients anyway. You really don't need to worry about, you know, the thing that, what I strive to do is, instead of focusing on getting variety at every meal, I focus on getting variety over the long term and throughout the different seasons. And I adjust what I eat depending on what's in season. So I mean, bananas are available year round, so I eat them all the time. They're a good staple. But when it's mango season, I eat tons of mangoes, and then when it's not mango season anymore, I don't. And when it's persimmon season for 2 months in November, December, I eat so many persimmons, and then I don't eat them for the rest of the year. And same thing with figs, and same thing with peaches and nectarines and whatever. I also just wanted to say, I definitely don't think that eating 2 or 3 or 4 different kinds of fruits together is bad. It's not as soon as you start combining foods, they automatically become unhealthy or whatever. It's just it might not digest quite as good as eating one type of food at a time. It might. The thing to remember is everybody's body is going to be different. Is going to react differently to different combinations of things, right? So food combining rules should not be seen as rules, in my opinion. They should be seen as guidelines, because everybody's body is going to react differently depending on a whole bunch of different things. For example, I've found that breaking some of the food combining rules, for example, eating acidic fruits and sweet fruits, is not really that much of an issue for me. I still feel great. For example, if I eat bananas and pomegranate, which is classified as considered an acidic fruit, I feel great. I love that combination. Even if I eat a date with some oranges or something, a few dates with some oranges or something, I feel fine. And even like doing something as radical as like putting some chia seeds in a banana smoothie or something, which is like fat and sweet fruit, which are like according to strict natural hygiene you should never do. You know, I've done that. Feels okay. Maybe not quite as amazing as just eating bananas, but it still feels okay. So I think my point is just like, don't be so, like, strive to eat simply, but don't get hung up on it. Don't get so like obsessed with it that like you that you're like it's not gonna like you're gonna keel over and die if you like eat like some mango and banana and dates and pomegranate together, whatever, you know. So just play around with it, experiment. That's what I recommend. Experiment with different things, because like I said, everyone's gonna react differently. I think that's everything I wanted to say, pretty much. Let me know if you have any thoughts or comments. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in another video. Bye.